What's going on, my homie fam dogs, home slice fam slice, whatever I'm gonna call you guys. And today we're here with probably my first ever reaction video ever. Marvel Rivals just dropped season 6.5 information to Dev Vision. It's a short one, it's only 6 minutes long. If you don't see this after it drops, it's probably because they might have dropped the hero reveal, and I'm just gonna combine those into one video and then throw it out. But this is gonna be my first ever reaction video anyways. I don't really have much more to say to that. I just got out the shower. I'm looking clean. What can I say? Let's check it out. You're gonna see my genuine reaction to this information. Come on, baby.
Hello everyone.
Hello, Guang Guang.
No Deadpool here, just Guang Guang here.
No Deadpool here, just Guang Guang here. New heroes and new team-ups. Yep, the strange team-up supposed to be coming out, and Elsa Bloodstone, who I thought was going to be a DPS.
After teaming up to
Pregnant Deadpool! What y'all know about Pregnant Deadpool for real?
Elsa Bloodstone and Deadpool have finally buried the hatchet, while Gambit and Rogue made it back.
Oh man, are these skins gonna drop? These are fire.
Ceremony. With Elsa's encouragement, Deadpool has decided to stay up and take responsibility as the Monster King, caring for all the creatures he released. But just when it seemed like everything had wrapped up perfectly, two questions remain. Did the soul contract Gambit's soul truly trap only Cynthia Von Doom's soul? And what has become of New
Cynthia Von Doom
while the heroes were across the...
Has anybody kept track with the Marvel Rival story? It's low-key interesting. I just don't look into it too deep, but has anybody been keeping track? How deep does it go? Let me know. Because it's kind of fire. I just don't know that much about it.
Elsa Bloodstone blasts into Marvel Rivals.
Elsa Bloodstone, as I expected. I think she's gonna be simple. I think she's gonna be like Ash from Overwatch, Leanne from Paladins. She looks good.
In battle, Elsa can switch between different weapons to apply sustained pressure.
Okay, kind of like a Punisher.
As the fight goes on, her hunting instinct sharpens, allowing her to take down foes even faster by reducing cooldowns as she deals more damage. She also loses instinct whenever she gets KO'd. Elsa excels at reading her opponents, darting in and out of combat to search for openings.
Interesting.
When she spots her chance, she charges in, combining the devastating power of her elephant gun with expert close quarters combat skills.
So almost kind of like a
she can also set
hybrid dive poke.
Smoke monster Diablo. Any enemy caught will be immobilized and easy prey for Elsa. When Elsa activates her ultimate, she summons the Gratrops to charge into the fray.
The thing looks insane.
This overwhelming strength smashes through anything in its path, ripping enemy lines apart and biting anyone who stands.
Okay, so it's like Bob. It's like Bob. I'm not even a big Overwatch guy. I thought about doing an Overwatch video, but
we are removing the Fantastic Four team-up ability.
I forgot that was in the game. What?
In the brand new Sonic Mayhem team-up, Invisible Woman is the anchor here. When activated, Doctor Strange's Maelstrom of Madness becomes Sonic Vortex, pulling enemies toward him and granting extra health to himself and nearby allies based on the damage dealt.
It's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Toy box team up. Deadpool modifies Elsa's breathing gun. When the living bullet rounds hit enemies, they will suffer vision impairment and hear Deadpool's non-stop chatter. Elsa can recall the rounds, healing herself based on the damage dealt. The Thing joins the Gamma Charge team. The Thing gets the Gamma Gauntlet, activating
does the Thing and the Hulk hate each other?
Of Stone Haymaker and Loki Jab, and each hit grants bonus health.
Okay.
Mr. Fantastic joins the Rocket Network team up.
Like
together, Rocket and Mr.
Tech,
Fantastic,
I guess? They're tech people?
Amplifier.
Fantastic amplifier.
Mr. Fantastic's elasticity can exceed the 100-point cap and accumulate, and he won't automatically enter inflation state, instead being able to trigger it manually. The full balance.
Now, what does it being 105 do though?
Stay tuned.
Thank you, Guang Guang. Oh, time. Okay. Yo, Valentine's Day update. I jokingly said to my friends, I was like, yo, what if they, for Valentine's Day, what if e-dating was just dropped in Times Square? What if we just released the floodgates? E-dating, just everything. I'm not going to say what I was about to say, but just know.
Gambit and Rock are bringing the celebration to Times Square with a wedding car parade.
Oh, wow, that's fun.
Join them on February 14th for the festivities and end units. Wishing all you lovers out there also have your own happy endings. For Spring Festival, Linier will perform a line dance in Times Square. Log in to watch and join the show to receive unit red envelopes. On this festive occasion, let's all shout together, 恭喜发财.
恭喜发财? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Seeing how successful the MRC tournament have been, Deadpool is hosting his own fan competition on February 21st and 22nd.
Shoot, do I need to hop in there?
The Monster Kingdom Championship.
Yo, do I need to hop in there?
There will be 2 divisions, duels and squads. The duels division allows factions of 2, and the squads division allows factions of 6 to 8, with no rank or platform restrictions. Each player can choose
no platform restrictions
in either division on one of the event days.
It's cross-platform?
Feature 5 rounds of matches, all played in a
4:30 in the morning,
format.
3 a.m.
The first faction to 3 wins or 3 losses.
What time zone is this?
Based on your wins, every faction member will earn units, unstable molecules, and exclusive rewards.
I might need to get in there.
We're thrilled to announce that all 12 partner teams for Marvel Rivals Ignite 2026 are now set. The tournament kicks off at the end of March. Stay tuned for upcoming schedules.
I watched a little bit of tournament gameplay. Very high level stuff, by the way. Very high level stuff. Actually, still pretty fun.
Balance adjustments. Please keep an eye out for the upcoming detailed balance patch and team up ability changes. Ignite the battle.
Ignite the battle, baby. All right. Elsa Bloodstone begins February 13th. Man, time passes fast. They're dropping every month, and I gotta keep remembering that because I'm like, dog, didn't Deadpool just come out like a couple of weeks ago? But something, I need to look back at these team-ups, specifically this Elsa one. The other two, maybe the Fantastic one.
Deadpool modifies Elsa's breathing gun. When the living bullet rounds
hit enemies,
they will suffer vision impairment. And hear Deadpool's non-stop chatter. Elsa can recall the rounds, hitting herself based on the damage dealt. The Thing joins the Gamma.
Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, the Thing joining the Gamma team up. I'm like, don't they hate each other apparently, or something like that? Well, not hate. Well, they're rivals. But
Elsa can
let me see this gun again. We're gonna mute you, Mr. Guang Guang, for a second. Let me see how this gun works. So breathing gun, yes. So what's weird about this is that she shot the ground. That's an interesting looking gun. And then it ricochets and hits them? She's a 275 HP. I don't know how other YouTubers go back like 1 second. I don't even know how that's possible. All right, there's a meter. Ooh, another meter. Seems like they like that mechanic idea. 275, 8 rounds in the shotgun. Seems to be some sort of dash ability, some sort of jumping ability. I don't even know what F could be. I don't even know what F is on console. But yeah, no, basically what I'm seeing from this though is what I exactly predicted. I think in my last video when I was talking to Carson. Thank you for the support on that video, by the way. Yeah, no, from looking at the abilities already, I can tell you she's probably not that complicated. She's probably just not, right? She's probably a simple 2-3 star at most character. Like I think Rocket's 1 star. I don't think she's gonna be that easy, but she might be, simply due to the fact that her abilities in gameplay don't look to be that crazy. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be making this into one big video encompassing balance changes and like hero reveal. So yeah, if this is the end of the video, it's the end of the video. Marvel Rivals just 2 hours ago, I was eating and doing other stuff, but Marvel Rivals dropped the Elsa Bloodstone character reveal trailer and the patch notes. So we're gonna do. Okay, let's try that again. That was a lot of noise. Oh wait, all right, yep, here's the patch notes. What I originally pressed was not the patch notes, by the way. But yeah, here's Elsa Bloodstone. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Let's make sure this quality looks good, because I know my YouTube has a tendency to like hate me. All right.
You called a monster hunter, mate?
What is that, Australian?
Trap set.
Okay, so it's like a mod.
Got you good. Breathing gun.
She looks like she hurts.
Time to unleash the monster.
Okay.
Dinner time, love.
Oh.
Not gonna complain about that. Release the Glortrox! Never mess with a Bloodstone.
Never mess with a Bloodstone. Wait a minute, she looks crazy though. Hello? I'm just going through this again. All right, my volume's pretty dang high on my end, so I'm gonna just turn this down a little bit. So that's her shotgun, pretty high range. Left shift, like I said earlier, it is a dash. Has this little bullet here. I think this meter thing is like the bounty thing they were talking about. And I guess that's just a powerful shot. She just got a ton of meter from that overshield, a whole bunch of stuff. So there's a trap. Somebody got caught in it. Magic got caught in it. Then she was able to press E, dash towards them. Is the E like a magic like dash? So she dashed into her, then uppercut. Then she has 5 seconds to. Is that a 5-second flight ability? Then I think that's the F into one shot. Okay, so the rifle is not, you can't swap between the rifle and shotgun at will, it seems. I think you can't swap between the two at will, it looks like. It's like once you use one ability, whichever ability it is, Jesus, you can cuckoo. I don't know what the smoke is. Dash. What is breathing gunshot? So she shoots them, dashes forward with the shift, then she just shoots at a wall and it ricochets downwards and like murders somebody. Multiple dashes mid-air. I'm just, oh man, hold up before I see her ult again one more time. Okay, so we press E, we dash in. There's like, she's taking damage here, but she has full bar at the bottom. So the dash, then E to follow up. She shoots them with the rifle. Yep. Then, I don't know what this is. What is this? What button is that? She shoots like a Punisher smoke grenade, almost, kind of, sort of. Goes back up in the air. Shoots them with a rifle again. Dashes to the left somehow with left shift again. Shoots them again. And then shoots the shotgun at the ground. What? I'm sure it all makes sense when she drops, but man, what the heck? And then of course, this is a pretty simple ult. You can push them off the map, you know, grab them. Or you can use it like this and then call him back. And then, oh my God, that's an insane freeze frame. So he bites them. She uppercuts everybody and I guess it does splash damage. Okay, well there's Elsa Bloodstone coming February 13th. That's crazy. Man, wow, look at you, Flats. So inspirational, man. Anyways, patch notes. My first time reading the patch notes for Marvel Rivals. Man, well, not first time. I've read them in my own time. First time recording it. All right. The Marvel Rivals multiverse keeps evolving. Some heroes got a power surge, others are in reality check, and strategic shakeups are on the way. Who's stepping into spotlight and who's about to feel the nerf bat? Let's break it down. Adjustments: Vanguard, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme's magical defense gets a minor nerf. Time to be a little bit more strategic. Reduce the Shield of Seraphim shield value recovery speed from 70 seconds to 60 seconds. So basically, when the shield breaks, it's going to recover a little bit slower, or I guess just in general. Okay, minor Strange nerf. I guess maybe it's because of his new team up coming in. I'm not sure how good or bad Strange is right now, but I like Strange. I've always really liked Strange personally. Rogue is ready to steal more than just power. She's taking names with a slight increase to her threat potential. Increased defensive stance, absorbed damage, energy conversion rate from 0.27 to, wow, that's a big increase. That is a big increase. I don't know what the percentage on that is, but that's at least probably like 30-ish% or something crazy. Reduce fatal attraction cooldown from 17 to 14. I'm gonna assume fatal attraction's the power absorption. I'm just assuming. I can go check. Let me go check. Okay, so I found out the fatal attraction is just the thing where you can dash and pull people in. So what am I looking at here? This is not the right patch. I've lost my patch notes. What the heck? Oh man, needed. I think Rogue needed a small buff. Thor, the God of Thunder. Also, yeah, more specifically on this, I know I just cut myself off. This I think will be really huge because you were barely ever, unless you were taking a ton of fire, you were never getting that like damage meter when you block. You were never getting that damage meter to the top unless you were taking an obtuse amount of damage. If you took as much damage to get it filled, you were probably on the verge of dying unless you were getting healed. The God of Thunder still stands tall, but his extra durability isn't quite as legendary. Hammer Throw, new effect. They're changing it again. It's now grant 50 bonus health, only triggers once per throw even if hitting multiple enemies. Reduced bonus health provided by Storm Surge from 75 to 50. I guess I could bring this up. I don't know if the Hammer Throw. Okay, no, that's just new effect. It's literally a new effect. Okay. Yeah, I started seeing a lot more Thors and they were starting to become a pretty decent threat. I don't know if he needed a nerf per se, but I mean, this is a minor nerf, but it could, you know, there's always that waterfall effect. Venom, Lethal Protector gets a small survivability bump, 25 extra base health, so we're increasing from 650 to 675. An increased Feast of the Abyss, the ultimate ability, damage to bonus health conversion from 1 to 1.3. Okay, I guess? I mean, me personally, I don't think Venom needed a survivability bump, if anything. Like, out of all the things, I don't know if he needed a survivability buff. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm missing something, but from what I know, Venoms are pretty survivable. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see what that does. Yeah. Duelist, Deadpool. The Merc with a Mouth is a little harder to keep down. Increase the healing amount when releasing Pop Quiz from 30 to 35 and from 60 to 70 upon passing the challenge. Okay, so that would be 70 health per second. Okay, or something like that. I think Duelist Deadpool did need a little bit of a touch up. He was definitely the weakest out of the Deadpools, but the other ones I think are in a decent spot actually. I know people don't like Strategist Deadpool. We might see a change to him later on, but me personally, I like Tankpool the most. So that's just me. Moon Knight. Khonshu must be crying off in a corner somewhere. Mark's survivability takes a slight hit. Reduce the bonus max health provided by Moonblade from 100 to 75. Sure. I mean, Moon Knight's pretty annoying. Sure, I'm fine with that. Okay. Phoenix. The Phoenix Force dims a little. Jean's staying power is slightly toned down. Reduce base health from 275 to 250. Ouch, that hurts. That's gonna hurt. A Phoenix nerf, a Phoenix survivability nerf. Oof, that's gonna hurt Phoenix for sure. It's a small nerf, but it's gonna hurt. Let's be for real. That's the cap. You can get one tapped into certain like combos now that you couldn't beforehand. Just saying. Psylocke, sharper in the fight, softer with her ult. Psionic crossbow damage fall off. The maximum damage fall off at 30 meters from 60% to 70%. So she does a little bit bit more damage at range, and reduce the single hit damage of Dance of the Butterfly from 170 to 160. I'm cool with that. Psylocke is, as we all know, an ult merchant. She just kind of is, but I'm not sure. I don't really see too many people playing Psylocke too often, but I have been hit by quite a few Psylocke ults. You know, I don't know. Squirrel Girl. The arena is now as quick as a squirrel on espresso. Increase the projectile speed of Squirrel Blockade when unleashing without charge from 20 meters per second to 30 meters per second. I guess that's the little stun. I guess. Why not? Does that make it faster when you do charge it? Because it specifically says without charge. So, I mean, I guess. Sure. Legendary moments just got a little easier. We just saw a Star-Lord buff. Yeah, so Star-Lord's gonna be getting his ult a little bit faster. That's what, 10% faster. Storm, that's a lot of words. Auroras, I think, wind, and lightning are more electrifying and friendlier to use. Weather control. Tornado, new effect. Using Windblade and Bolt Rush under this aura now grants Storm bonus health damage conversion ratio 25% to a max of 75 bonus health. So when she's using the Windblade, and she also uses her little hit scan lightning when using the wind effect, it just grants bonus health. Oh, it grants bonus health. Okay. So it grants bonus health based on how much damage you do, up to a max of 75. Okay. Weather control, thunder new effect under this aura. Windblade hits reduce Bolt Rush cooldown by half a second, only once per cast, even if hitting multiple enemies. Okay, that's good to know. Increase Bolt Rush spell field range radius from 1 meter to 1.5. So basically, from what I'm getting from this without even checking, the primary attack for Storm under the Thunder is going to reduce your lightning hit scan ability by half a second, and then the lightning hit scan ability has a bit of a, you know, bigger splash radius, 1 to 1.5, slightly bigger, but it's going to be nice quality of life there. Storm could be pretty. I never thought Storm was bad this season. I just thought people don't use Storm. So the Storm's gonna be pretty nice next season. Thunder and lightning new effect, and I'm not even finished reading. Ally buffs now decay over 2 seconds after leaving aura instead of vanishing instantly. That's a big change. That's a huge change. That's big. Reduce damage boost for allies from 12% to 8% for Thunder. Okay, so that's also a big change. Interesting. Reduce animation in lag when using weather control. There is a little bit of, I think that's more of a quality of life thing than anything, because when you switch, there is a little bit of like, oh, you can't immediately do stuff. It's like you switch and there's just like half a second where you can't do things, and that half a second you could take a lot of damage. You could be in like a fight to the death and both of you are one tap, and that half a second of you switching auras or something could get you killed or something. I don't know. Yeah, I like the Storm changes overall. The damage boost for allies going down, I guess. I'm cool with that. She's gonna be a little bit more independent per se. The Punisher Frank Castle's ultimate justice now comes faster locked and loaded. Punisher ults are now going to charge faster, so reduce the energy of Final Judgment from 3700 to 3400. I don't know how fast Punisher gets his ult. I do like playing Punisher. I don't know how fast he gets his ult, but it being faster, sure. Less waiting, more slashing. Wolverine's rage can't be contained. Reduce the energy cost of Last Stand from 3400 to 2800. That's a really low ult cost ability. I don't know what the numbers are for like every character. Of course I don't know. 2800's really low. Wolverine might be getting his ult like very fast now. Is that Adam Warlock? Okay, hold up now. Strategist, Adam Warlock. You know I'm a strategist, man. Cosmic upgrades for Adam. Flight and more fight? No way, they did it. Adam Warlock is he's not gonna be found in a wheelchair with both legs broken anymore. Let me read this. New ability. Adam can now enter flight mode at 10 meters per second for up to 4 seconds at full energy. Energy fully recharges from 0 to max in 15 seconds. They just gave him a new ability. It's a new ability. Soul Bond, new effect. Adam can now hover and attack during the ability's duration. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to be used, but that's crazy. Adam flying. They actually did it. They finally did it. It took technically 13 seasons. It's 6.5. This is the 13th season in total. Man, Adam finally has movement. Oh man, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to see if that makes Adam Adam. I tried playing Adam a little bit recently. Invisible Woman. Sue Storm's control game is a little bit less relentless. Increased the cooldown of Force Psychics. That's just physics. Okay, so Force Physics. From 8 to 10 seconds. I think that's her pull and push. So it's Sue Storm. I don't really care. W nerf actually. So Loki, less healing, more scheming. Loki support takes a slight hit. Reduce mystical missile charges from 12 to 10. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but Ultron support radius expands. Mechanical mayhem now with extra coverage. The patch drone detach range has been increased from 30 meters to 35 meters. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. There's a lot of scenarios where a person has a drone on them and it just disappears, and then they're like taking a bunch of damage and they're around a corner, and I'm like, okay, whoops. That's gonna be nice. Overall, as far as the balance changes go, nothing too crazy. It is a half season, nothing too crazy, but I like the changes. I like the changes. The rogue changes I'm really excited for. I'm interested to see what Venom's gonna look like in the meta. I don't even know what the meta is for real right now. I mean, I kind of know. I know who's good. Like, I don't know how they're ranked, if that makes sense. I haven't watched any tier lists, haven't made one of my own. Star-Lord is gonna be definitely a change to look out for. Storm's a huge change. I'm gonna be curious to see what that was. And Adam just straight up got a new ability. He can fly now at 10 meters per second. If I'm not mistaken, that's around as fast as Rocket wall crawling now. It's faster than what Rocket can crawl. So maybe it's his old crawl speed before he got nerfed. So Rocket was pretty fast on that wall. So team abilities adjusted or removed. The Fantastic Four of Elsa Bloodstone unwillingly joins this prank party. Monsters and baddies beware. The English girl is on her way with an upgrade from the Merc with a mouse. Mysterious bag of tricks. Why did I struggle reading that so bad? Elsa gains the Bloodstone's boombox bullets through her team up with Deadpool. Gamma charge. See, this is a thing to look out for. Hulk, Black Panther, the Thing. He's packing more punch than ever. It's clobbering time. Supercharged with a Gamma twist. The Thing joins Gamma Chaos and gains the Gamma Gauntlet's ability through his team up with Hulk. Why am I struggling? Yeah, the Thing's gonna be interesting. Hulk is gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna see a little bit more dive going into 5.5 maybe. Rocket Raccoon, of course, got his team up with Star-Lord and Mr. Fantastic. Flexible Tech meets why can't I read? Flexible Tech meets Furry Firepower. Prepare for stretchy solutions and Raccoon fueled chaos. Mr. Fantastic connects to the network, unlocks his fantastic amplifier ability through his team up with Rocket Raccoon, and straight up it's just a new team up in general. Psionic Mayhem, Invisible Woman, Doctor Strange. Prepare for a psionic tempest worthy of the multiverse. Doctor Strange joins forces with Invisible Woman and unlocks the new psionic vortex ability. Guys, that's gonna be it for season 6.5. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It comes out in this week. Oh, that said the 13th, didn't it? Hello? Flats, get off my screen. It said the 13th. I just saw. Yeah, that's this Friday. You'll be catching me around then, obviously. If I had to give you the top 3 things I'm most excited for, Elsa Bloodstone, number 1, of course, the new hero. Adam Warlock changes for me personally is insane. I used to love Adam Warlock, but it's just like, man, whenever I play him, I'm like, And number 3 for me, Storm changes. Sure, why not? Let's take some Storm changes. My Storm win rate's horrible, but I don't know. I think I'm a pretty decent Storm. I don't know, my win rate's horrible, but that don't tell the whole picture. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I've probably been looking at my second monitor instead of looking at you guys. Fun fact, I guess. Anyway, get me out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.